여러분, 안녕하세요. 제 유튜브 채널 신카토 환영합니다. Welcome to my channel, Language Learning with Sandra. Today we will learn Korean numbers. I told you in previous lessons something about Korean numbers and that there is a two way of counting in Korean. So today I will finally teach you one way of the counting in Korean, and I will finally explain to you what did I mean by two ways of Korean numbers. So stay with me till the end of this video and learn Korean numbers with me. Okay, so as I was saying, we are today learning Korean numbers, and we have two numbers in Korean system. First one is Sino Korean numbers, and the second one native Korean numbers. And what is the difference? Actually, native Korean numbers are used when you are counting stuff, so you can say like one teacher, 35 students, 5 books, and so on and so on. But you can use only native Korean numbers when you are having stuff so from 1 to 99. So there is no native Korean numbers for 1000, for 150, and so on and so on. So if you have if you need to count from 1 to 99, you use native Korean numbers. But there is a catch, and I will tell you now about that. So Sino Korean numbers are actually from Chinese characters, and we are using them for phone numbers, for address, then for dates, for address, for phone numbers, and also for counting from 1 to 99, but also from counting from 100 till 99, so on. You can count as much as you want. There is no rule that is saying that you can count some number in Sino Korean numbers, and in native Korean numbers you can count only till 99. So that is difference between them. And also you use Sino Korean numbers for money. And why is that? Because Korean currency is actually like a really they have really big numbers in their currency. 100 to $150 is approximately about 100,000. So you can see that it is really big number, and that is why you need to learn a big number in Korean. So you can say, oh, I just need numbers from 1 to 10 or 1 to 20, or maybe 1 to 100, and I don't need numbers like 1 million and so on, because you need them. You really need them. So let's learn Korean numbers. Okay, so we will learn today Sino Korean numbers from 1 to 100, and I will teach you now. So 0 is young or Kong. So you see that there is two ways how to say 0, but that is only for 0, so you can use it both, young or Kong. Okay, so that is okay. Then we have 1, and 1 is il. Then we have 2, and 2 is e. And for me, when I was learning Korean numbers, it was confusing for me. I was always saying that 1 is e and 2 is il, because it doesn't make sense to me some in my head that il should be like for more letters and 2 should be with less letters. So I remember that it is just the other way. So whenever I was thinking about 1 and how to say 1, it is that number that doesn't have a letter, like, so it doesn't start with e but with il, and that is the way how I remember it. But there is probably easier way how to remember it. So if you know the easier way how to remember il and e, feel free to tell me in the comments and to share with others so they can easily learn Korean numbers. Okay, so let's continue. So 3 is sun. Then 4 is sa. Then we have 5 is o. Then we have 6 is yu. Then we have 7 is chill. And how I remember chill? Well, like chilling. And 7 is for chilling. 7th day, like day, 7th day is in Sunday, and Sunday is day for chilling. And I remember it like that. So chill, 7th day, 7th day in the week. It is time for chilling, no work, no stress, just chilling. And I remember it like chill. So chill, 7 is for chill. Okay, then we have 8. And 8 is pal. And then we have 9. And then is oo. Okay, so now we learned numbers from 0 to 9. And if you don't know this, you need first to learn it to know how to count from 10 to 100 to 200 and more. So you need those numbers because they are actually repeating in bigger numbers. So if you don't know these numbers from 0 to 9, you first learn it and then you continue to watch this video. So if you know it, let's continue. Okay, so 10 is ship. And 11. So 11 is actually made by 10 plus 1. And I know that is a little bit of math, but it is easier math, so I hope you won't mind, because I'm also like, I'm not like big fan of the math, so I understand you if you don't like math, but it is really easy math. So 10 plus 1 is 11, right? And we actually is also writing like it. So ship is 10 and il is 1. So shipil is 11. Shipil is 11. So we are writing it like that. Then we have 12. And how would you write 12? It is like 10 plus 2, right? And so it is ship, right? Ship e. Okay. Then we have 13, and 13 is also the same way. So 13. So 13 is also 10 plus 3, and it is ship, and 3 is sum. So ship sum is 13. Then 14. Okay, I won't write again 10 plus 4 because you already know it, right? This. So it is ship. Okay, so 14, because you already, this way you can learn English. You can also learn this way English. So 14 is ship. Shipsa. Then we have 15. Then we have 17. And it is again ship, and it is chill. Then we have 18, and be careful with 18 because similar to 18 is actually swear word in Korean, so be careful how to say 18. Sheep, right? And 5. Ship-o. 15. Then we have 16. 3, 16. Okay, so 16 is ship yuk. Ship yuk. So just be careful with how are you pronouncing 18. Okay, and 18 is ship 5. Ship 5. Okay, so if you want to know how to pronounce the other swear word, just try to look it on the internet. You will find it, because I don't want to be like rude on my YouTube video. So just remember that, be careful how to pronounce 18 in Korean. Okay, and then we have 19, and it is ship, gu, ship. Okay, so now we learned numbers from 0 to 19. So 20 is also easy, 20, but it is kind of different way of how we are writing it. So 20 is like 2 times 10, and you are writing this time. So after you finish with tens, 11, 13, 14, and so on, and you are now at 20, you are now writing first E ship. So this is 20, E ship. Okay, so 21 would be like E ship in. Why E ship in? So it is like in Korean, 2 times 10 plus 1. It is kind of sound hard now, but if you think about it, it actually makes sense. So it is just 1 is in the end, and you're starting with 20, so 20 is E ship, and Il is 1, so 21. So it is just, it has like sense. So you actually can also like 20 plus 1. And you know that E ship is 20 and 1 is Il, and it is ship, E ship. Okay, then 20, for example, I want to now write it in order, but for example, 24. So 24. 24 is, so 20 we write it like E ship, right? And 4 is sa. E ship sa. E ship sa. It is 24. So you see, it is actually easy when you are writing it and thinking it like that. So if you are thinking like 2 times 10 plus 2 plus 4 plus 1 plus any number, it is kind of confusing. But if you think it like it is 20 plus 4, it is really easier. So now, how would be 30? How would be 30? 30 would be, so 30. So we have 30 at 20, and it was E ship, right? E ship. And 30 would be some ship. Some ship. Some ship. So 30 is some ship. 3 times 10. And 37, for example, 37. 37 would be like, so we know that 30 is some ship, right? Some ship. And that 7 is, how is 7? Chill, right? Because we are chilling. Some ship chill. It is 37. So now, how would say 40? You would say 40 like sa ship, sa ship. Then 45, sa ship o ship is 50, and so on and so on. And you are coming now to 99, 99, 99, and it is ku ship, and 9 is ku ship ku. And we now need how to say 100. 100. So actually we learned that in my video with either I think we learned this Korean alphabet, this Korean letter E, right? I think it was this or this, I'm not sure now, but I think it was this. And we learned this number. So you already need to know it, but if you forgot it, it is okay. It is pack. It is 100, 100. If you wouldn't know how to write some Korean numbers, I will write it all of them in comments so you can practice. Hope it was understandable for you, because Korean numbers can be confusing. For now, they aren't that much, and that is because I wanted to start till 100, because from 100 to 1000 it is also okay, but then it getting more confusing, and I wanted to just remember for now how to say numbers from 0 to 100. So learn those numbers because you will need it in the next lesson. I'm not sure will it be next lesson about numbers, or will I make more funnier lessons so you can forget about numbers. Tell me in the comments, do you want to continue next Sunday lesson about numbers, or do you want maybe about how to say I am, how to say I have, or something like that. So it is your choice. So whatever you choose, you can write in the comments. Maybe I would also make like a survey on my Facebook page, so you can also choose what do you want to learn next. And you can also write it something else by your choice. Okay, so that is all from me for today. I hope it was well, I don't know, Korean numbers can be fun, but I hope that you at least learn them, and that I help you to learn them, to learn it. That is all for today, because today is Sunday and I won't see you till Friday in my interslike video, until Sunday in my Korean videos. Have all happy holidays. If you are celebrating Christmas, Merry Christmas, and have a nice holidays with your family and enjoy, and see you next time in the next Sunday with new Korean lesson. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel and learn with me. And yeah, that is all. 안녕. Bye.